situation, man, it's all about the kid. The thing is, though, there are certain baby daddies and certain baby mamas, they'll use the kid as a weapon to try to get something.
Yeah, that's what
that's what you got to be
about.
careful about.
Yeah.
But if it's about my child, and I know that he's in a bad situation,
yeah.
I'll drop everything, and then go ahead and be in my son or my daughter's rescue. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to be careful with that, though, because if you married, though, right? Because let's say you married, right? You in the bed, you about to go to sleep, right? BM call you on the phone.
No, respect.
Nah.
But then there's a situation at the crib with your child.
What type of situation?
What is the situation?
If it ain't falling off, bleeding, they ain't finna be hospitalized, don't call this time of night. What am I gonna do? Yeah, but no, it's the thing of respect. Because if there's nothing that he can physically do right then
unless
okay, notifying him, absolutely. Notify him at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I don't care.
If it's that serious of an emergency,
yes.
But you know what I feel? I feel like I understand, like, people that have babies together and stuff like that. They'll try to make the relationship work to see if they can stay together for the child, and then usually doesn't work out.
That's dangerous.
But I feel like once they feel like they're not compatible, we're not meant to be together, or we're gonna go our separate ways. I feel like once they make that choice, like, hey, we're not gonna be together, there should be conversations, like, and some sort of communications as to, like, hey, we're not together, you're not me, we're not a couple or anything like that, but I'm gonna make sure you got this, I'm gonna make sure you got that, because obviously you want somebody, you want companion, you don't want to be lonely, you want to find someone. So once you have established, like, this is what we do for each other whenever this happens. If I can't make it, if I can't drop the kid off at school, I'm gonna contact you.
Done been long enough. My scars are shaped like circles, they remind me of us. Kept on going round and round. First you stopped to care, then my love ran out.
About the open marriage. So we're gonna play a little game called What You Got, Who You Got, right? What you got, who you got. Alright. Being that us Zoes, we just slid over to the new year 2022. So again, man, what you got? Soup jumu or bouillon?
Man, soup jumu.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That bouillon. No, you know why? Because if you get sick, you get a cold.
Bouillon is jumbo for those that don't understand. Jumbo.
Gumbo or jumbo?
Gumbo, my bad. That's how you know Haitian.
Oh, you talking about
I've tasted it before.
But what you call it? It's like
what's the difference?
I got bouillon because when I get sick, I eat bouillon, I'm straight. Like
what's
bouillon.
in it?
It's carrots. Plantains,
spinach,
dumplings.
A bouillon has just been a pot full of everything, bro.
Yeah, it's more like a stew.
Okay.
It's more like a stew.
Like beef stew.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the soup is actually like a soup, but the soup is good too. Like it got like, some
thick.
Yeah, it's thick.
Yeah.
Like my women, thick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like thick. But I got
bouillon.
Now, they sell this at a place around here, so I want to try it.
Yes, we got bouillon.
Some places got it like every Sunday they make it.
Now, my daughter loves bouillon.
No,
With
not
the rice and
jumu.
you put the
Bouillon.
gravy on it, and let
bouillon.
me tell you, she's
So what we got?
great.
What we got? Bouillon or
I've
jumu?
never had
What y'all got? What y'all got on the side? Bouillon?
Oh yeah, I said bouillon a long time ago.
Bouillon?
And what's it up?
He got the jumu?
Jumu?
So what's the difference in the ones that you guys like?
The soup jumu?
You gotta let her taste.
I have
If you really a friend,
Expose them, man.
That's right.
Bring her over.
be a real friend.
Exactly.
And that be on live eating spaghetti, so we know you.
Hey, listen, man.
Hey,
Glory be to God.
Okay.
All right, so what you got?
All
What you
right.
got? Number 2, Waffle House or Denny's?
Waffle House. If you eat at Denny's, you have no class. You have no manners. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I got Denny's. Hey, man, Denny's be hitting, man. Stop playing. I got Denny's, bro.
Waffle House the most ghetto
honestly,
place
so
in
you're
the
gonna
world,
go-
I
man.
feel like that's not fair because we don't really have any Waffle Houses down here, right?
Loud,
No,
man.
well, they have in Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
I'm
yeah.
used to Denny's.
No, oh my God,
Yeah,
listen, Waffle House.
When you hit the road, you
I
got
don't
it.
prefer to go to any Waffle House if there's not like an auntie in there. At least have her tea. Like, I have to have a look like she from the hood.
You got to see who bite that whip.
Like, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
I've only been there
And
one
it's
time.
all
I've only been there one time, and I was in Orlando.
Hey, what you call it? The
And the
lean
cooks
said
look
she got Waffle House.
Nah, I see it.
I want to eat anywhere the cook look like kind of sketchy. That's what food be good. Like these barbecue places you go to, the cook look kind of sketchy. That'd be the best food.
All right, number 3, man. What you got? Unlimited groceries or free gas for a year?
Free gas.
Free gas.
No, unlimited groceries for a life.
No, for a year.
Wait, for how
For a
much?
year.
For a year.
Either one for a year.
Oh, but they're both free
gas.
Unlimited
gas.
groceries.
I got groceries, bro.
Nah, groceries.
gas.
Groceries, bro.
You know how expensive food is?
Free gas.
Nah, like listen,
I have to-
groceries. Like just alone, one shopping is $100 versus $60.
You going to Publix, ain't you? You going to Publix, bro? You got 5 stuff, $86.99. I'm like, what?
Nah.
You want to get your buy one, get one free?
I'm eating good.
Oh, they be doing that buy 2, get 2 free?
Especially when you have kids, groceries.
Yes, groceries.
Listen, I've seen myself at Publix, bro. One says $7.99, one says $7.02. I'm taking $7.02 all day.
But you know what's crazy about that, bro? That's like, and I don't think that people really put too much
great value.
Too much thought. I don't think people put too much thought into it though. But people put more, like they'll spend on like a car, they'll buy the best clothes, but when it comes to like what you actually feeding yourself.
Yes, that is.
We go cheap. That's a big cap, bro.
I'm
That's a big cap. I think we got to change that as a society, man.
I agree,
Right, bro. I drive my little Toyota, bro. I'm straight.
No, you know why? You know why it has to be expensive?
That's the real question.
The good stuff has to be expensive because number one, I feel like America is the real third world country. People don't really.
It's a capitalist society, man.
Like, I'm gonna say it in this sense, and when I say that we're the real third world country, because like say Cuba, for instance, it's crappy there, yes, but at least their people get free health insurance.
Yeah.
It may not be the best, but it's free. Now I have a daughter who's a patient at the Cancer Treatment Center. And those bills are astronomical.
Man.
I'm sure.
Health insurance, $700 a month.
Man.
Wow.
They're not, the only thing the government ever gave me was 3 hots and a cot.
Crazy.
They ain't trying to give me nothing.
The whole
you know what? I will
company,
take free insurance.
Yeah,
but
that
America's
part.
not going to do that. No.
The whole
And then
insurance companies, it's a
the
scam,
healthy
man.
food is so expensive? Because then if they didn't feed you all this processed crap, you wouldn't end up at the doctor.
Exactly.
And then how can the doctors now? And again, I try to tell people
Exactly.
that
That's another topic right there, bro.
Start growing it.
Don't go to the doctor.
Right.
I'm not telling you if you have surgery, don't use anesthesia. But what I am telling you that there are supplements that can help you with things in your body, because I always like to say this as women, things go on with your body. And this happened when a guy put up a post the other day. He took it down because I had to get up in them comments. And my daughter said, just create another page where they delete yours. So he said he had a cash out for any woman that can DM their test results. But it had to be from January 1st to the 7th. And he wanted her 5 dudes ago. Nah, he all right. It's okay, love. Like, go on, whatever, enjoy. I said, so it's so funny how some men think that the cookie works. So you expect me to go to the doctor for absolutely no reason, because there's things in the body, like yeast and so on, that women are going to have naturally, but men are not going to understand that unless they're grown men. So you're going to go there, they're going to give you an antibiotic, and then guess what? You're going to need an antibiotic for that antibiotic that's going to give you a yeast infection. When you can literally start your day with cranberry juice, take fenugreek 3 times a day, that's a supplement, and it will kill all of that.
Talk to him.
Stop with the sugar and the alcohol.
Yeah.
Bouillon works too.
Lalo too. But no cap, you can grow. You can grow it, man. I think I heard Silat say that you could grow everything that you need.
That's why
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
In Europe, it's illegal to sell processed food. That's where I grew up at. I didn't grow up stateside.
No cap.
And so it's illegal. I came to America. I have an EpiPen. I have asthma. Wow. I cannot. Meat is disgusting. You really shouldn't ingest it. I have a doctor trying to convince me I can't.
So that's a whole conversation, love. That's a whole conversation, and I love the fact that your mind.
That's why it's too expensive, baby. They want you to depend on
1000%.
these systems, however they can.
They know what they doing.
Of course.
You too little bit to quit for real though, dog. You hear me?
All right, next one. What you got? Eating rice with a spoon or eating rice with a fork?
I like to scoop my rice. Get my spoon, bro.
Well,
yo, who is Hey, listen, a fork ain't made for rice, bro. How you poking the rice with the fork?
I got chicken. I got beans. That's what you talk.
Where the
You got it.
Bro, listen, man. I like to scoop my rice.
Wait.
You
Let's
got
hear
it.
this, Nisha.
You got it. You got to use a fork,
We
bro.
haven't heard a word from Nisha tonight.
We got to use a fork.
Because that's what you want. I need an explanation. Don't your rice fall through the little hole?
Yeah,
I can't
stabbing
stand
you,
that.
poking your mouth.
No, man.
Exactly.
Taste
my rice.
Yeah. I hate it.
You trying to be bougie over there, Nisha. That's what it is, bro. You want to be bougie, but so let me guess. When you eat your rice, you put your pinky up too.
Man, that fork thing is a skill with the rice. I don't know.
I always eat my rice with spoon.
I'm with Kim, but Kim say she too grown.
Wasted everything.
Too grown for a spoon.
Kim say she too grown.
Stop playing, dog.
I need all my food.
I like to scoop my rice with the meat
You
on
look
top.
like
and
you like to
everything.
scoop with
Exactly.
We Haitians.
We scoop it. Nah, the only thing I use for the fork is my spaghetti, dog. When they go spaghetti, bro, give me my fork. You hear me, dog? But I eat my rice. I want to scoop it.
Nah, I'm using me personally. I'm using the fork, man, for the rice.
I
Easier.
can't.
So look, last one, man, last one, and I want to hear what y'all really think about this. This might be a little older than a couple people here, but we gonna see. Fresh Prince of Family Matters.
Ooh,
Fresh
Prince.
I'm gonna go with Fresh.
Hey, listen. Hey, hold on, bro. Hey, no one, bro. The shade's coming off on this one, bro. Hold on.
Shout out Williams, man.
I got love for Fresh Prince, bro.
No
Family
situation.
Matters.
Let's keep it a
It's
buck.
different.
Let's keep it a buck, though. Can't anybody duplicate Urkel, bro?
Don't nobody want to. That's not the point.
Nobody duplicate Urkel,
It's
bro.
Will
Talking about Urkel, bro, from Stephon Arkell, bro. Come on, man.
That's the point.
That's
I
it,
don't
like,
duplicate that.
you call it the transformation chamber?
For me, Fresh Prince.
Lord, look, I used to like
Family
her,
Matters.
like her
Family
style,
Matters
the
a
way
little
she
too-
would
too
carry
fictional,
herself.
bro.
I
Exactly. I was just about to say that. It's not realistic
Got
enough
the
for
man
me.
teleporting, man. Fresh Prince really living that, man.
But the thing
real.
is, if you want to
Remember the scene? Remember the scene where
The dad.
the dad.
Yeah.
The
That's
dad.
the best. How is that not relatable? You know what I'm saying?
Not relatable.
He was thinking about his actual father.
That way Will Smith. That way he jumped off the point.
Yeah.
That's why it was so touching.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's true. I still
Hey,
got family
sorry,
members, bro. I'm sorry,
when
bro.
they changed the dark skin to light skin and Viv, it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
song.
But it was all about real choices.
Hey, yo,
They tried to slide it in,
I ain't
though.
gonna lie to you, though.
They tried to slide it in.
I like the Black Viv. I feel like the
Yes.
Black Viv, if she would have stayed throughout the whole season, bro,
What?
it was better. The
It
light
was
skin Viv,
absolutely- yeah,
it
light
was
skin,
like, I don't know, bro.
All right, man. So look, we're gonna take this
I
first
like
little
light
break,
skin.
man. First little break.
break?
Get right
20
back
second
to
break.
it. Little break.
It's an important topic,
Come on,
dog.
did I do that? Come on, bro.
Sure did.
I'm so
Man broke everything in the house, bro.
So
So
annoying.
let me read this for y'all, man. This is a very interesting. Queen Esther sent this to me, man. I had to change the topics for this conversation. So look, let me read this here. I think this a guy that wrote this, right?
Yeah.
So a guy wrote this. Can't no female I'm dating tell me how to have a relationship with my BM. If my BM don't have a car and she needs to go to a doctor visit, I'm taking her. Or work, I'm taking her. If a bill leave, she leave. I can't read what it say. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn.
If she leaves, she leave. It ain't because we, messing around. It's because of my children. If she effed up, my kids effed up. A lot of y'all let temporary people F up bonds that should be 1,000 for the kids. As long as not living in her crib and driving her car, what my kids don't see ain't my business. If she needs help, I'ma help. As long as she doesn't think she finessed me, I'd always be there.
She already had.
But I wouldn't let her do anything out of spite either. So, my question to y'all is, do y'all agree with this man?
Let me say this. Okay, here's the thing, right? I think that there's gotta be boundaries. It's gotta be like
Boundaries, bitch.
like there's gotta be like a line that doesn't get crossed, because like if I get married, right? You feel me? And I have a BM, correct? I don't want my BM like blowing me up on my phone if it's not anything relatable to my child, anything of that nature. But however, my BM needs to understand I do have a wife now. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that. You feel me? But however though, right? My wife needs to also understand, because I believe I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Tyler Perry, but I believe one of the dudes, Why Did I Get Married? He had a wife and he had his BM. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is though, bro, he spoke to both of them, let them know, yo, that is my BM, but that is my wife though. So the way I know it is that your wife is considered like, you know, that's your jewel. You feel me? That's your real. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, your BM gotta respect that. But at the same time, your wife has to have an understanding, babe, when you say I do to me, you feel me? When you decide to be with me, you know I do have a BM, I have a child, you know, to take care of. So I personally feel like, bro, you know, some things I do agree. I just feel like, you know, the way he kind of, like, you don't want to.
The way he works.
I get what you're trying to say, bro.
No, you can tell.
Yeah, no, he said what he said. He meant exactly what he wrote.
Like, you feel me? Like, but you gotta, there's gotta be a lot, because that's your wife, bro. Like, you feel me? You got a wife, bro.
You can tell he got into a few arguments before he.
How old is his kids, too?
No, and it's not only that, it's not his job to take care of her grown behind.
He said temporary
like
too, so we're thinking more like girlfriend, not wife.
Right.
Just to keep
yeah.
that picture.
So
Go
I
ahead,
think
yeah.
he's married.
I think it's about being fair, man. Like,
What you mean by that?
I'll flip it in my situation and see, like, if I had a baby mama and she got a, no, if she got a baby, I got a girl, she got a baby daddy, and he need a ride. Man, it depends how the relationship is, and it's about being fair. I might go get him. I'll tell her, I'm going to go pick him up. You feel me? It depends. I just think it's just about fairness, you know?
I never thought of that.
No, that's real. Now, I've been through that situation of being married to a man who already had children. And when I came into it, you know, the younger child's mom, I think the baby probably was like 2 months old. And it was a lot for her. She's much younger than I was. And so I had to have a conversation with her when she said that all I wanted to do was play house with him. Sweetie, my children are almost grown. My house is almost clear. Let me make that clear to you. Secondly, when your baby daddy is out popping Molly with his friends, your child is with me, bathed, clothed, fed, safe in my Cali King bed. Please miss me with it, because I could treat your child like a dog, like he treated you.
See,
but I'm not going to do that because I'm a woman. I'm
Why you think
here
that's not fair,
to make sure that your child is going to be taken care of like you would take care of your child.
Hold on, somebody said that's unfair. What you mean by that, bro?
To help her take care of her child?
No, you said something about being unfair.
No, what you said? You said.
Yeah, I told her that her acting like that
child.
towards me, and I'm treating your child like mine,
About
making
what she
him
said
feel
to you?
included. Yeah,
That
because
why-
her problem was me being
I'm saying
there,
she being
period.
unfair, yeah.
Yeah, she's being very unfair.
Okay.
So now when it comes down to it, and I've been through this situation because my kid's dad, he does like to do things for me. Like, I'm in school, I'm constantly reaching for this next thing. And if he can able it in some way, so what?
So you
Because
saying
he
she
said
like
that-
trying to belittle you and stuff? That's
Yeah, she
like-
did at first.
Yeah, that's unfair. That's what.
Like, you gotta
I mean.
catch
but
her
what I'm
the baby
saying is,
mama
like,
vibe.
from what the
Like,
guy
is she
was saying,
trying to
She has to, you know why they
take
do
your
it?
place or something?
But the thing is,
trying
though,
to insert
ladies,
herself
No, but
in
I
the
wanted to say this.
relationship.
Go ahead,
I
go
was
ahead.
saying that to say this. A lot of times when men see, like, I'm trying for myself, I might have an obstacle. I'ma move it. But they're not sitting here arguing with their girl. Listen, my baby mama car broke down. You know why? Because I'm a grown woman. I should be able to get my own car fixed. It's not his job. It's not my baby daddy job to make sure my car is fixed. However, if my lights happen to get turned off because I don't make enough hours on my job or enough money, then yeah, homeboy, your kids need lights for this homework. Get these lights on. You are obligated to do that.
But hold on.
If it's
I'm
going
a
to
little
affect
confused. I'm a little
the-
confused
Yeah,
though. Because the car, the kids got to get to school in the car. So,
But it's not his. He's not obligated to completely get the car fixed. I should be able to get my car fixed. If I'm short, then hey, I'm a
But
little
what
short
about
on
asking him
this.
for a ride though? So maybe not get the car fixed, but like,
Like,
can
or
you?
ask the father, like,
scoop
hey,
us
can
or
you pick
whatnot?
up my son?
I
and
would
take him to
rather
school?
ask one of my dude people to give me a ride before I call my baby daddy and ask him for anything.
So let me ask.
Like, if my boyfriend, I'll call my boyfriend mama and ask her for a
So
ride
as
before I
guys, how do
call-
y'all feel if y'all baby mama went like to y'all mom when you know your kids are
I ain't gonna lie to you,
would you
bro.
want her to call you,
I
or
feel some type
they
of
have
way.
boundaries?
The reason why I feel some type of way, like, what you going to my mama for, man? No.
Yeah. Grandma's,
like me, no.
there should be boundaries.
Cause me personally, brother, that's my mama, dog. What you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you on drugs.
Yeah,
So
you
like, I feel
shouldn't
like it shouldn't be like that. Me personally, man, it's all about the kid. The thing is though, there are certain baby daddies, certain baby mamas. They'll use the kid as a weapon to try to do something.
Yeah, that's
what
they
you
gotta do
That's
that.
what you gotta be careful about.
Yeah,
But if
that's
it's about
weak.
my child, and I know that he's in a bad situation,
Yeah.
I'll drop everything, and then go ahead and be in my son or my daughter's rescue. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful with that though, because if you married though, right? Because let's say you married, right? You in the bed, you about to go to sleep, right? BM call you on the phone.
No respect.
Nah.
But then there's a situation at the crib with your child.
What type of
Why? What
situation?
is the situation?
If it ain't
this-
falling off, bleeding,
Right.
they ain't finna be hospitalized. Don't call this
Yeah.
time of night.
We
What
going
am I
together?
gonna do? Yeah, but no, it's the thing of respect because
Right.
if there's nothing that he can physically do right
there.
then
Unless it's
okay,
an
notifying
emergency.
him,
Right.
absolutely, notify him at 4:00 in the morning.
Right.
I don't care.
It's if it's that serious of an emergency.
notify him.
But you know what I feel? I feel like I understand like people that have babies together and stuff like that. They'll try to make the relationship work to see if they can stay together for the child, and then usually doesn't work out.
That's dangerous.
But I feel like once they feel like they're not compatible, we're not meant to be together, or we're gonna go our separate ways. I feel like once they make that choice, like, hey, we're not gonna be together, there should be conversations, like, and some sort of communications as to like, hey, we're not together, you're not me, we're not a couple or anything like that, but I'm gonna make sure you got this, I'm gonna make sure you got that, because obviously you want somebody, you want companion, you don't want to be lonely, you want to find someone.
Of course.
So once you have established like this is what we do for each other whenever this happens, if I can't make it, if I can't drop the kid off at
You
school,
handle
I'm
that.
gonna contact you,
Yeah.
whatever. But then also too, once you start dating and depending on how serious that relationship is with that person, then communicate with the baby daddy or mother and tell them like,
so should you introduce them?
your new
BM
person
to the wife or the BM
It
to the
depends
girlfriend?
how serious, but it depends how serious the
obligated.
relationship
Yeah.
is.
You're
not obligated
if it's to, the
to,
point,
but-
if it's to the point where it's like you feel like you can see forever with this person, you want to spend your life with them, then yes, because
Okay.
Yeah,
now
they
you
should
got
know
your
who their
child
kids are
around
around.
your person.
Okay, I'm
know.
gonna say this though. Personally, right? I had a situation. Okay, like my BM, right? She didn't make that introduction, nothing like that, but he did. Like he actually, cause I had said something. You know what I'm saying? It was regarding to my son, and I thought something happened to my son, and I thought it was cause of dude, but it wasn't cause of that. But he actually reached out to me cause he has a child with somebody else. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? And the thing is too, like most men, to be honest with you, especially in this Cottonelle, generation, they're not trying to conversate with the other baby daddy. Like they're not trying to do that because they feel like, oh man, because like dudes had this thing where like if you're a baby daddy, they feel like you have a certain stamp on you where like, oh, he could do whatever. But that's not the case though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like real
It's
talk.
security. It's security.
Yeah, it's security. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, though, dog, you have to understand. Like, bro, your BM, you guys will always share something in common, and that's the child.
That's all.
Yes.
Other than that, bro,
Forever.
emotionally, romantically, and all that, ain't none of
Moved
that.
on.
Right,
Ain't
right,
none of that.
right.
You feel me? But the thing is, though, there are some people that feel like, oh, you have my baby, so therefore you're obligated to me. You want drugs. You feel what I'm saying? People like that need to be drug tested. That's how I feel. But
Marie, do you agree, Miss Marie? You've been chilling this whole time.
Enjoying the show.
Just enjoy.
No, I've been talking.
Okay, but how you feel about this whole situation? Like, is
What?
there any boundaries that should be put
Of
in
course,
between?
there should be boundaries, but like everybody had said, the way he words it, like if you already see, like
was aggressive. It
there's
was
no like he ready to fight for his baby mama, like you have no like.
dang.
Yeah, he already told you like my
Get
baby
with
mama.
her.
Okay.
And listen, like,
you probably trying to stay off child support.
Right.
Hey, bro, I'll defend my baby mama, bro. She'll put me on top. Why not? Hey, defend your baby mama.
There's that too. He probably scared of her.
Like he enabling her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like.
That's my 800.
Because she gonna continue
There
to
should be a
run
lot
to
going on with it. Like, how old is
Child
this
support
child?
ain't no joke out here, bro, in
habits,
Florida.
the pattern.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Time and
Next
this
thing
and
you know,
that.
look,
Are you
first she'll call it
manipulating
a
the
wig.
situation?
But look,
Yeah.
so let me ask Nisha, right? Miss Nisha. Let's say you don't have any children. Let's say you get involved with a guy. And I'm just putting it, let's say. I know you might have your preferences, but let's say you dating a guy that has, a child with another woman. And he tells you just like this is what it is. How you feel about this whole conversation? Or what is your response in this conversation?
Bye.
It's time to go. It sound like drama.
But you like him.
Are we?
You like him.
How far are we?
Y'all a year in. But you already knew he had a child. But
A year?
That's 365 days.
yeah, y'all been together. Y'all been together for a little bit. But maybe you had an issue because you can see he's aggressive because somebody done had an issue already. So now maybe you done had an issue with how he was helping her out, and he just tell you like, man, look, this what it is.
This is what it is.
That is what it is.
It's what it
I would
ain't,
say-
and what it is.
Are you sleeping with
Lucy
her?
evicted.
He's
Because
gonna,
that's
Whoa.
No,
That's the
women
person.
don't think that.
Yo, why you always think? We
That's a
always
great
think that.
question.
Hey, that's
a
her
great
answer.
question.
That's her
You,
answer.
like, invested to her.
That
Like,
like,
That's her answer.
That's
Okay, go ahead, Nisha. I'm sorry.
Yes.
It seemed like he would
me, I
drop
would
every.
feel like you're too invested in her.
Yes.
Like the way that you're coming at me for her is like, okay, that's your girlfriend, and that's you spent a year with her. Like it's. I don't like it. Like the way that you're coming at me. It's not what you say.
That's
it's how
right.
you
I'm
say
confused.
it.
I'm sorry.
It's not what you say. It's how you say it. Why are you talking about the situation like that?
Yeah.
Like,
But that's his BM though.
No, but that they're not together.
Okay, you my girlfriend, right? But by law, you still single.
No, but
Forget that. Forget that.
You gonna stay
Forget
single,
that.
bro. You might as well get back arguing with
That's the mother of your child.
But you might as well get
That's
back
the
with
father of your child.
Take
Mother of
all
your
your
child.
time and energy. You might as well get back together.
Listen, I don't care what woman it is.
why
you coming at me like that?
Why you gonna pick my
that,
baby mama
no matter
up
if
for
it's
me?
2 years, 3 years, if you come at your woman like that, she's gonna feel some type of way.
Why?
She's going to feel some type of way. Why are you
asking.
coming at me like that about your baby mama? Aren't y'all
You need to
like
get hit,
separated?
Yeah.
Do you want something to do with her?
Did you
or
break
nothing
up
to do
or
with her?
nah?
Did you break up?
and I'm gonna let them know. You better
Try
have the
not to
same
get on child
energy.
support.
As soon as a
You
dude
feel?
try me,
No,
Then you might as well get back with her, because
Then
then you
you
can't have no real relationship.
That's for you then.
no, but
And
does that
then
mean
still
that
throw you on
maybe does that mean you're
That's the
immature?
crazy part.
yeah,
No.
that's
No,
still
that
throw you on
means
there.
this how I feel and how you feel about how I
The
feel.
emotions,
What
bro.
we
There
gonna
we
do?
go. That's what I was talking about earlier, bro. The
Emotions
emotions.
play a part into who we are.
Oh, Lord of mercy, bro. How you feel? Look, if you want to tell me how you think, you feel me? But how you?
Creative emotions too, so we're not gonna ignore it.
That's how I wound it up here.
You gotta think about it if that was his girl with her
Exactly. Exactly.
Nah, I got you, but the thing is, though, bro, I heard too much emotions over there, dog. You feel what I'm saying?
You can't
But
neglect
listen,
emotions altogether, bro.
I'm not trying to neglect emotions, fam. All I'm saying is,
There you go. You talking with a lot of emotions about it.
That's what Ness trying to say. Ness trying to say.
One thing about
the
it.
first thing she said, "Oh, you sleeping with her?" Like out of everything, "Oh, you sleeping with her?"
Ness trying to say we got testosterone.
Are you the guy
man. Y'all
that
got
was
it.
that guy?
He
Are
said
you the
that.
guy that wrote that?
One at a time, please. One at a time. Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
Zila.
That wrote that.
Look, I think
someone
Neff
that
just
wrote
trying
that.
to say, look, man, we got testosterone. Y'all got hormones, you know.
So let us
And
talk
what does that
about
mean?
it.
What does that mean?
Let me ask Neff a question.
What does that mean?
Neff, let's speak
It mean,
hypothetically
like,
right now.
We be powered up, like off, like
Emotion.
no, it don't feel like emotion though. It feel like I don't know. It's testosterone. It's something else. We just powered
it is-
up.
It's emotional.
Sometimes it's anger.
emotional.
Energy.
No, but that's what I was about to say. Neff, let's hypothetically, like, okay, I'm your girlfriend right now, all right? And
What
you
an honor!
kinda-
What an honor!
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, you think so until you have to live a day in my house. You probably wouldn't survive. I run a very tight ship.
That's real.
But I'm your girlfriend, and
Right.
hello, he got locked up. Oh, and hold on. Well, I'm on the phone. Okay, I'm on my way. I gotta go. He done got locked up again. What time is it? Pick up the kids. I'll just keep in touch with you, okay, sweetie? And I'm gonna go. Cause you're not gonna. Yeah, but no, I'm just, in a sense, he was very straightforward about, I don't care what happened, whatever she need, I'm doing it.
I don't care if you
So,
go back to
I don't
the
care.
No, but he doing it for the sake of the kids, though.
I'm doing it for the sake of the kids too. But
doesn't
I'm doing it for the sake of the kids too because they need their father. I can't cover all this by myself. I mean, God, they're in Pop Warner. Jeez, what am I gonna do?
All right, let me
Yeah, so
bottom
I'm
out.
gonna
I'll
go.
bottom out then.
Yeah, this is none of your business.
With your
honestly.
money? You put a ball in the nigga with your money?
Hell nah.
I need my chips, man.
Like, that's too much drama.
So
I'm
that's
out. Don't worry about
that's
me.
the
I'm
same
gone.
tone. That's the
what Neff
same
gonna
thing
say.
he was saying. I just said it in a different tone.
Got you,
So
got
now
you.
that it's reversed,
Yeah, I would feel some type of way.
Why women don't like being called emotional though? That's
feel,
beautiful.
Okay,
Y'all
now you
emotional.
feel some type
I
of
just
way.
wanted to
That's
explain
beautiful.
it
He
in a
just trying
different
to
way.
guess not to
Make
Give
them
you a different
At least it
scenario.
makes sense. Unlike some people here, because the first thing they say, "Oh, you sleeping together." Like, why is that the first thing that come to your head?
Because
Why do you have a problem?
No, that's the first thing that comes to your mind. Why we sleeping together?
The women, y'all got hormones.
But we were emotional, right? You very emotional right
Oh
now.
my God.
Mad defensive.
Listen, this one thing though. This one thing. If you my boyfriend for a year, I'm gonna ask you whatever I want to ask you.
I'm gonna ask you that in a week.
Yup.
Like
actually,
you can ask
in
me
an
whatever
hour.
you want to ask me. I'm not
And
gonna feel no type of way. I'm
That's
gonna
right.
answer it.
Alright, we
Because people
understand
need to
that.
learn
I
to
need that
communicate
communication.
more
Period.
straightforward.
Look, you know how I know hormones is serious? Look.
Still on that.
I used to drink faucet water and I found out there's hormones in there that, you know.
Yeah.
So when I used to drink faucet water, I used to be like, I had like a certain rage. Like, I remember when I used to drink faucet water and I remember how I used to feel. You feel me?
That's crazy.
It was the hormones in it. Like, that
just-
shit had
there's so
my
many
mood
chemicals.
changing.
I didn't know
And I ain't even know. I just was drinking so much of the faucet water.
And we do that naturally.
Feel me?
Natural.
Yes.
I mean, like overall, man, like I said, there's got to be some type of boundaries. Though.
There has to be.
Overall,
Yes.
like overall, like you feel what I'm saying?
Communication.
Communication.
So
and,
at what point do we set those boundaries though?
I think when you
at
get
the beginning,
married,
from the get-go, from the
I feel
get-go.
like
See,
If you know
that's the
system pattern.
problem that we have in society today when it comes to relationships. One thing I never believed in is like this title thing. So if I start talking to a guy and yeah, we vibing, I believe that there's a point you get to, you know, you should not be seeing other people. You know what you should or you should not be doing outside of whatever y'all have. But when people try to put these titles, now you're going to be conditioned to think about
Bruh, I
what society
agree
has
with
like,
you
oh my
so
God, we're
much,
boyfriend
man.
and girlfriend. So society says that we got to sleep
Yeah.
together. We got to go on a date.
certain
I got to
standard,
talk
a
all day
standard.
long to this person. If I don't answer, then that makes me a bad girlfriend. Or if he's not answering me, that means that he's cheating. It's like when you put these different titles, now you're conditioning yourself to these different stigmas or things that you feel pressured to have in order
But
for your
look,
relationship to even seem
But
successful.
look,
I
real
agree
quick.
with that.
So
Real
from the
quick.
beginning,
Real
things
quick.
should be established from the very beginning.
So little bit, right?
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Like, I hate titles, but I was told by a woman one time. She told me, man, you have to at least let her know where she stands, though.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with letting someone know exactly.
Like, but they say that's the reason
where
that
they
they
stand,
want
but
the
that
title.
doesn't mean that I have to give you
But
a
that's why women,
title.
But that's why women,
like-
like maybe you don't, but a lot of women want titles for that reason.
Hold on. Hey, how about this? Hey, wait. How about this? Little bitch said she ain't down with no titles, right? How y'all feel about that?
I like titles.
I like titles.
Yeah, but
I need titles.
You don't want to like your Friday.
does it make you more or less? No, what I'm saying when I say title, like
My
I
little
don't have, he
Monday.
doesn't have to tell me I'm his
little
girlfriend for me to
Tuesday.
know that I'm his girlfriend. He doesn't have to tell me anything.
So how would you
No,
know?
I
if
need to hear
what's
that. I
happening
need to hear that
Okay.
coming out your mouth.
Because you
But-
can tell by the action. I can tell by
But
the
he could do
things
the
that
same
he's-
thing to someone else.
He could, yeah, he very well could.
But the thing is, with the
But
title,
when
is
they're
you
taking it
now
that
it's
extra
established.
mile.
It's established. This
No,
is,
and
this is who
again,
you are to me.
you
This
have
is
to
who
let
you
me
are.
know.
This, that,
I
this.
need
to
It
hear
has
that
to
as
be
well.
known.
And again,
Because
like,
if
I'm
that's
not
not
just gonna go by
established,
title.
then you can be like,
I have to
oh,
be
I
the
think
same.
No,
I'm
you
his
can establish
girlfriend.
that without
Somebody
giving
else
the
saying it to
title.
someone else.
You
I
can
want
establish
Hey, one at a
without
time.
giving
Like
the
Noe was
title.
saying, one at a time.
I want both. I want the actions and the words.
Yeah, but you can
can't
establish
watch
that
Yes.
without the title. I don't
I'm with
need a guy
her.
to tell me I'm his
I don't
girlfriend.
think that's
I
for me
want
to know
because
I'm
now
his
because
girlfriend.
Yeah, that
if
real.
we have that mindset now it's okay. Now he could feel like, oh, since I don't have this title with her, we're not in a relationship. I haven't made it official. You're not my girlfriend. I can
Talk to
talk to
another
other
girl the
people.
same
No, and that
way.
way,
Do
like,
the
hey,
same thing
I
with
can
other
see other
girls.
people because we're not
No,
in a
but listen
relationship.
to what
I
he
haven't
said,
made that
though.
establishment
Yeah.
with you.
Hey, hold on.
But no, what he said
Monday.
was about communicating that. So if I sit with you
said
and
she
I
can't
talk
what?
to you and I let you know that, you know what I'm saying, I don't have time to be seeing these other people. I definitely love our time together. You make me feel so special.
If you communicate,
Yeah.
what's wrong with
No,
the
but
title?
again,
Yeah.
I
It's like
can
you're putting the
communicate
pressure on
that
the
to
title
you
there.
without saying that I'm your girlfriend, you're my boyfriend, because again,
So
these are
there's
just
no
things
title.
that society
Why isn't it
have
just
conditioned
we
us
are
to believe
this
we
type of
have to
boyfriend
do
and girlfriend
in
to
order
That
to
would make the
know
world
that
better.
this
It's
is
like
a
you're the one
relationship.
adopting the rules and stigma.
Well,
You
You
can
can
say
say,
like all this
you
stuff
can say,
comes from
I'm
being
your boyfriend, girlfriend,
conditioned.
This is how we
We
do
know
our
this is now.
relationship.
This
So
is-
like,
you know,
what
I wanna
difference
be
does
with
And
the
then
title
what we were
make? Does it
secretly,
mean
well not
anything
secretly,
or
we were
whatever?
quietly speaking about over here about the whole marriage thing. And I said, you know, this Bible that we've been brought up on, I believe all of us have religion in some way, no matter what religion it is. But think about it. We have been conditioned to believe that these people wrote this book and these events happened without having a shred of evidence for ourselves. And we believe. No,
It's
faith.
fake.
No, faith is something different. That's
Look,
something different. What I'm
but I mean,
talking about
before we
is
go
that
too-
I'm not
before we
saying.
go a little too deep, no, I'm talking about even in that sense, there's a lot of people that believe in the Big Bang Theory with no, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
no,
things that people
what I'm
run
saying
with.
is, like, I'm not
But
saying
before-
that,
I
like,
don't
faith
wanna
in that, what I'm
lose-
talking about is
I don't
completely
wanna lose
different.
I don't want to lose the conversation itself. That's a conversation that we could set.
Yeah,
for
well,
a
no,
day.
what I was speaking on was conditioned, being
Mm-hmm.
conditioned to believe. We're conditioned to believe in things that people are just telling us without us seeking out facts for ourselves. Faith is something different. That's just believing something is going to happen that has not happened yet without any evidence.
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying
faith.
is,
That's faith.
every day, like with Christopher Columbus, we were conditioned to believe all these things.
I don't like him.
But when people
Listen,
actually,
I don't like
We're
Christopher
way
Columbus.
You're too emotional.
So look,
This got nothing to do with David.
I don't like him either.
So
I don't
Amber-
like him either. How you
I
discover
just feel
something
like
that
at
people
the
was
end of the
already
day,
there?
titles are very important. We have to
Yeah.
Only to
establish
some
these
people.
things.
Only to some people.
I feel like they are, because if we don't have no communication on what we are, that means I could talk to anybody. That means I could talk to you, I could talk to Jeffrey, I could talk to Chris, I could talk to
and you should
Steven.
already know
All
that.
this
That's
stuff.
all that
Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Somebody-
I
I
just
think that's
assume
right.
that we already supposed to know
Exactly.
that. Because let's say one party thinks that you're my girlfriend,
We're exclusive.
But the
or
other
boyfriend,
doesn't.
and the other doesn't. And it's like you're gonna have to communicate to that.
But
Like
isn't
you both
title
gotta
also
agree.
included coming with? It's the same thing as communication, right? You gotta
Yeah.
communicate.
What your title means to each other.
Well, no, and again,
Yeah.
everybody doesn't believe in
that's
the
what I'm
whole title
saying.
thing.
You don't have to word it out. I need to hear it.
Right.
So I gotta tell you, my girlfriend, so you can believe me?
It's
Is that your love language? Was it affirmation?
I need to.
in your action know that we are in this.
Hey, Stella, my boy Stella, how you feel about that, bro?
I feel where she coming from though, cause you know, she's saying like some people could just feel it.
You just
Feel me?
know.
Yeah, you assume it
I
until you
don't
find
care.
out
Yeah,
that she
I feel
is.
it.
But again,
But
like,
not cheating.
that's society.
But Esther, what if she?
Somebody else could feel it.
But what
That
if?
person can feel it.
Wait a minute, what about?
You making everybody feel it the same way. By the same action.
Right.
No.
Exactly. And that's why you have to make it. You have to establish it. You have
Hey,
to.
hold on. Somebody said it needs to be established because there's always going to be expectations in certain situations, and that's when stuff hits the fan.
Well, again, you know at some point you shouldn't be seen.
It's established.
All right, Nisha, look at you, Nisha. Go ahead,
What's the
Nisha.
problem with opening your mouth
Go
and
ahead,
just
go ahead.
say it? Like, what's the problem?
So I feel
It's
like
against the law.
I feel like
Hold on.
a lot of people say that once you guys get the title, like establish that like the title, that's when stuff starts messing up.
That's
So,
true.
I don't feel like that.
That's on them.
I
though.
feel like that the title shouldn't mess you guys up. Like if the title messes you guys up, then
That's y'all.
You were never
that's
good in the
y'all.
first
You were
place.
never meant.
It's like all of a sudden you feel
It's-
insecure, like you
it's
can't meet the
yeah.
role,
You
and all of a
guys-
sudden you start
guys
tripping.
say
So that's
you guys
you.
are boyfriend and
Yeah, I
girlfriend.
guess
That's
so.
when you
The
guys
title
start to
shouldn't
mess
scare
up.
you.
Let
Why
me
should
say
the
this,
title
ladies.
scare you guys?
For those that believe that the title is important, is the title okay? For me, what I'm getting out of y'all is that the title is a form of identification.
But I don't
Like, for
know.
example,
Who I am.
It's like you
yes,
get promotion at your
yes,
job.
I
Don't
am.
you want to
But
know?
it's not
Oh, I
only
ain't
that.
know
Promotion, you'll get paid more.
That's how y'all
You
feel.
know everybody
Or do you
has
want
a
them to
love language,
overwork
right?
you at a
Okay, let's-
Some
level?
people might be. Some people like. There's different forms of love languages. Some people might love like affirmations. Like that's a form of their love.
So
language.
words of
Some
affirm-
people might say-
yourself.
Some people, but
It's not the same.
So if I say
That's
you my
somebody's
queen,
type of
if I say
love.
I love you, that's not enough.
If I say I love you, that should be enough.
You feel
So how many other people you tell you love?
But why?
We don't know.
How drop my feelings?
But here's the thing, though.
Wait.
Go ahead, Noah. Go ahead.
Wait.
You know?
So isn't that an insecurity on y'all end?
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's some aspects.
Everybody's trying to avoid accountability. Everybody's just so scared of titles. Like, why are you scared of
It's
boyfriend, be a boyfriend. Just tell him I'm exclusive.
But
with you.
okay.
It's a
Hey,
big
look,
deal.
before you say something, hold on.
If I tell you I love you, it's exclusive.
You could tell
But here's the thing.
But you should know.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Lloyd, hold on. I'm gonna say this.
People just really scared.
After I speak, go ahead, Lil B. You go ahead and speak. But here's the thing. I'm just wondering, bro, because where did these titles come from?
Oh, here we go.
Girl, no. Here's the thing. I understand because
Where does the letter A come from?
wait.
I mean, we gotta communicate. We make words to communicate.
Esther, I'm with you with the communication part. What I'm saying is this, right? The thing is, though, we grew up in our society, in our neighborhood, whatever, right? If you like the person like you in a romantic way, okay,
everybody knows.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows. Boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
Like
you feel
that.
me? But my thing is, though, where does it come from? What's the roots of that? Because at the end of the day, last time I checked, bro, if you make a covenant with someone, right? You feel me? There's like a certain contract or a certain thing that goes down. Boom, there's a stamp. That's the person that you with. You feel me? And that's it. But the thing is, though, like I feel like a lot of times we use these titles, right, boyfriend and girlfriend, because we grew up in it saying that, well, if I say that's my girlfriend, it's exclusive. Everybody know. If I say that's my boyfriend, well.
I don't get why everybody's scared of titles. All I hear is fear. All I hear is fear. All I hear is fear. I'm scared to call the boyfriend. Scared.
Yeah.
Go ahead, look.
What's the big deal?
So look, real quick. Ronald Stembiso says when two souls, Stembiso, that's the homie.
That's a lot of people commenting on this.
He said
when two souls connect, there's no need for a verbal title.
But you just confirmed it.
Once the communication and vibe feels right, that's it. Usted Gaspen win.
But he just put a label on it, didn't he? When he said that, who said what? What did he say?
Because he said, I don't have to verbally say it. You should know you my girlfriend.
I should know. You cheaters now.
Huh?
No, that's not bad. No, y'all do not understand the importance of communication. Y'all do not understand the importance of communication.
Go ahead, bro.
Wait,
I need the action
look.
and I need the words.
What's wrong with the action?
We've had many conversations that women expect men to just read your minds and understand.
So why do you expect us to read your mind?
Exactly.
This is what I want. I'm gonna be transparent with
Because y'all know everything.
Read minds.
No. I'm a speaker. I'm not gonna make you read.
Yeah, you
gotta read
nothing.
And so you see that I'm giving you all of my time and that I'm making like all these different sacrifices for me. Again, then you should know. And I know that with this guy, like if I know for a fact we are always together, always.
You feel me?
He is here every single night. I just don't need him to say to me, yes, like I don't need him to say it to me, you're my girlfriend, because he's never with anybody else. Never.
Men will always surprise you.
And that's why
and all right now, so women will always surprise you.
I just decided to move on. You don't want to tell me nothing.
No, like what if he decides to see someone else while
cheat all the time?
Then again, I'm still gonna understand that I must not.
But hold on,
y'all sound so crazy on these headphones. Like it's so much conversations going on.
Hold on.
I know we deep in here, and I love these conversations. But I do want to ask my boy. I want to ask C-Lac real quick. Do you think that it's an insecurity on them for wanting that title?
I found out women minds are wired different. So, I don't think it's insecure.
Oh boy, that's political. That's
very political. But I'm gonna say this though, ladies. Hey, but ladies, I'm gonna say this though, right? And I'm pretty sure y'all know this already. With or without a title, the title is not what makes him cheat or not.
I know. So what's the point?
Hold on.
Fearful about putting the title.
No, here's the thing though.
You make it like it's no big deal. So if I want one, just give it to me.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
You can have
that constitutional right. That's cool.
You can have it. You're
but
my girlfriend.
But what I'm saying is though, like Well, you keep saying that, he may say I love you to Tiffany and stuff like that. Bro, whether if he has a title or whatever, you dig what I'm saying?
He can do it regardless.
He gonna do it regardless.
Yep. So give me my title. I still want it. Just give it to me.
I know men that do it.
You guys gonna put this title on the trophy
They gonna put it.
If it's not doing
For the guy, I have a question for the guys.
Introducing your girl, what are you gonna say?
my friend?
Exactly.
Right.
My friend with benefits?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna say this Esther.
My people.
I'm gonna identify your name. This is Esther so and so.
This is Esther.
Yo, what? What's your name?
What's my number?
Better not.
I'm good. I
That's your name. That's your name, bro.
Sometimes y'all want to have your way so bad,
That's
but
your
you're not a
name.
good woman because you're so
Okay.
scared just to
just
say
so when-
you're my girlfriend.
when they do
you know she
something-
wants it.
So
Just do
Marie,
it.
I can't just say
I'm
this
not
is
Nike.
Marie.
And you single. You don't say single.
Marie, I can't just say this is Marie.
No.
This is Marie, my
Okay,
girlfriend.
you just this my homeboy. This my homeboy.
Say my name.
Nah, you better be like, hey, this is my girl.
Hey, but no, I know a couple like that though.
my homeboy.
I know I got a homie, right? They don't really like nobody in their business, so they don't say if they like dating or not. But they are
But they
dating.
communicated that though.
Exactly.
They
They're
agreed
both agree. They come
that.
to a community.
There's a difference.
They ain't got no title, so I don't know.
That's them. That's different. They okay with that.
Everybody different. You see, I need the words. I
Yes.
need to hear it.
Y'all watch too much TV, dog. Too much Fresh Prince. That's what it is. Y'all watch too much Fresh Prince.
You drink too much water. What's that water?
Listen,
You got too much of that.
Too much faucet water. I got too much homo.
I don't like to assume things.
yeah, me neither. I don't like no assumptions. I wonder.
Hey, no, is there homos in spaghetti? I eat a lot of spaghetti. Is there homos in spaghetti?
Testosterone enough.
There might be some estrogen in there, bro. You might.
Testosterone.
It might be some estrogen.
No wonder my mom was
in
like,
there,
this with y'all, huh? This is in the spaghetti.
It's testosterone and that's
You got
spaghetti.
too much.
So look here, man. I do want to say.
No, I saw them at the clinic for testosterone.
Oh my God.
So look, man, I do highly appreciate y'all, man, in regards to the conversations, for being open and honest tonight. I guess for the last conversation, I want to ask you guys real quick, right? Real quick.
It won't be real quick.
It's gonna be real quick. It's gonna be.
No, that's not how we get down.
Just chill. Let me read this right quick though. Kimber say, suppose at the end of the day he been viewing me. Then they putting dumb comments. Hold up. Suppose at the end of the day he been viewing me as his homegirl all this time, and I've been doing the most. It would be a problem. K. Lou says, I think it needs to be established saying girlfriend and boyfriend because it sets a precedent and a standard for the upcoming relationship for it. I would hate as a man for the woman to refer to me as, hey, this is K. Lou, and that's my friend. He say that's that friend zone stuff.
Look, this is
Shout
what
out
I
to
gotta
K-Lou.
say. I think we just gotta be more fair, cause us men, men ain't really complaining when females be dating men and posting the pictures on Facebook and putting big ass emojis over his face and stuff. You feel me?
You feel me?
That be going on all the time.
Or
And
going
I'm
on dates and not
I don't
posting
know
who you eating with. The girls do that all
Why
the
y'all
time
do?
too.
Why women do that?
Yeah,
Do I have to post you?
Why y'all?
That's another topic. Do I have to post you?
All right, so we
To
gonna
make it official.
we gonna put that in the notes. We gonna put that in the notes. So
Invite
Like social
me back
media,
on
but do I
that.
have to post you the real time?
Wait,
I have
that's
to?
a whole nother topic. We're not.
So look, this the last question.
Down.
But that was a
I
good
guess
point,
it's a
though.
question or a conversation.
Pretty emotional.
You don't put the title, you get the emoji on your face, bro.
I don't do that though. So I don't do that.
Crazy,
That's
dog.
funny, bro. Hey, that's another one. Put the
I won't
emoji
post
on
y'all
your face,
together.
man.
You put an emoji on the
Just
face.
an emoji, dog. I won't put the title, we just an emoji.
You gonna like
There
it?
you go.
You gonna like it? You gonna hit the like button?
That's crazy,
An
dog.
All right,
emoji.
so look, man, I want to ask y'all this question, right? This is a real serious question because this is really going on right now. So if you dating somebody with COVID, they catch COVID, do you still gotta go and hang out with them?
No.
No.
No, I'm gonna say it like this because COVID is a little more like for me, and I always try to give people this point of view, and I don't believe in pushing religion off on nobody or like pushing my opinions off on anyone, and people should have the same respect. But when it comes to the pandemic, you have people such as like myself. I've been living in quarantine since 2018 with my daughter's condition, so everything that everyone's just doing now, I've had to do consistently since November 2018. I can't have company at my house. We've had to eat on everything disposable. No one can hug her. My mom works with kids. She would have to go to Walmart and get something to put on before she comes into my house. I keep it down to just 3 people, myself and my 2 daughters, unless her sisters and everybody comes. But it's a lot more harder for us to move through a pandemic than it is for anyone else because I can't bring that to her. She can't even take a common cold and be able to fight it. That I think if my boyfriend gets it, then I'm going to stay away. It's not going to hurt me for a few days to be away because there's FaceTime, there's other ways to communicate. Exactly. You know, it doesn't make you more or less in love. If you have built that foundation, nothing's going to happen in that time for the safety of yourself and the safety of him and to keep from spreading it. Then yeah, sweetie, I'm going to check on you. I'll send DoorDash, but I'm not going to go over there. I mean, that's a lack of security when girls feel like, oh, so I can't come see you because you got COVID. Now, you're going to have to flash them results or something so I just know what it is. Right. But, yeah, I'm not going to come over, you know, because there's no need for me to get it.
Right. Yeah.
So
even without
the guy is sick,
going on,
security.
you don't need us.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We need that attention too when we sick too. Like, what's up?
She just explained that perfectly.
I'm talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? Like,
both ways. He don't have to come visit me, and I don't need to visit him.
You can't pull a mask and pull up on what's up.
For what?
In 9-5.
Maybe I need you. You're my girlfriend.
Do you want me to be
You're my girlfriend.
You want to be my
you're my girlfriend.
Hold on. We want to quiet for a second. Are you going to give me a good eulogy? Just let me know.
Yo, see? That's not fair, bro. That's not fair, bro. I get
Maybe I will visit. Maybe I
will.
You
want me to sacrifice my health to come see you when I
need words of affirmation from you. Come on.
You don't get mad at love.
No, I need you.
That's a word of affirmation.
If you believe in the Lord, lay hands on me, baby. Lay hands on me. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to get hands
laid. Where my faith is. If my faith ain't right, you don't want me laying hands on you. Trust me.
Hello.
All right, so look, let me ask y'all this then. What about if you married?
Huh?
What about if you married?
Married.
Even if you're married, if you can do separate
if we in the same
rooms.
household, that's a little different.
But you can quarantine
hold on though, because
okay.
I just started doing like COVID testings, the place, because I'm picking up like another income and stuff like that. So my friend, my classmate, because I'm in nursing school right now, so she has a business with her husband. So they actually go out to residents and give like the PCR test instead of them going to the place, the location. So I went to the house to do a COVID test. I seen it was the wife, the husband, and the daughter. It was like a 3-year-old, and they live in a big house. And she was explaining the situation because she tested negative. She just want to make sure she don't got COVID because her husband got COVID. But she was saying like, but he's in a whole different room. He's outside. They're not in the same area. They're not in the same space.
Is that green though?
No,
that's how you should do it. That's how you should do it.
They said there ain't no kids involved. Is that green?
But he got COVID.
It's not green.
It ain't.
Y'all looking at it like it's nothing. People
We
actually
married though.
dying.
We married.
Dying from
But you need
COVID
somebody to
though.
hold
People
the
are
household
being
up.
hospitalized by
You won't
COVID.
go
Like,
sick in
people,
bed.
like,
I have
we have
asthma.
a whole hallway
I
at the
can't
hospital. I
risk
work
it.
at Jupiter Medical Center.
Yeah.
We have a whole hallway
No, we'll never
designated
do
for
that.
patients
No.
that have COVID.
No,
It's
take care of
serious.
them,
man.
Y'all think it's just the sneeze, the cough? No, it's people
so
are dying
very
from
No,
this
real
stuff.
talk, real talk.
Yeah.
So
Talking
the
about some come see me.
last one.
You're my girlfriend.
What about if
Go away.
it's what
Calm
about if it's your child?
Then that's a given. Like,
if they can't take care of
they
themselves,
can't take care of themselves.
you take that.
That's the
Now, if they a teenager, then again, like for me, I've never taught my children to be codependent. So the only thing I need to do is, hey, put a timer on your phone. At this time, I want you to take this. That time, I want you to take that. You know how they have those little boxes for your pills?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it by the door. Every time you come out, make sure you have on your mask if you have to come out. Other than that, Mommy's going to need you to text me. I need you to take your temperature every so many. And this is something I had to learn to do, like with my daughter when she got sick, because she was never a sickly child. She was getting ready to graduate, go to college, came down with what we thought was the flu, and we just took a violent shove in a whole nother direction. So we had to really learn, like, together. And I remember after everyone left the hospital and it was just her and I there, and me still trying to process that this is what they said to me. And she said, Mommy, I'm scared. And I knew I was scared too. But then she said, I'm not really worried because I know I have you as a mom. And I know you're going to find out exactly what this is. And either way, I taught her how to be able to take care of herself when I wasn't there because I got to pay these bills. I got to work. So when it's my child, I'll literally die for her. I don't care coming in the room, but I don't have to if I don't have to. I'm going to teach them how to take care of themselves.
So it depends on the age and stuff. Yeah.
Now, so I just want to let y'all know I was joking, man, because I know a lot of people right now catching COVID. And there's a lot of young people that catch COVID and they think it ain't nothing, you know.
They think it's not real.
So they still going to their girlfriend's house, still going to their friend's house. There's a lot of folks
and spreading it.
That's wild.
A lot of folks still going out to parties and stuff, and they, you know what I'm saying. So that's the reason I wanted to bring that conversation. I brought it up as a joke, but it's a real thing.
Yeah, and celebrities are not helping. They're pushing the agenda, and me as an artist, there's still jobs that I'm not willing to do, venues that I'm not willing to do. Because of it, you see these artists at these clubs that are packed. And no one has on a mask whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And again, this shows you how much they really couldn't care less. But it's not their responsibility to care about you; it's yours.
1,000%.
That's a bar.
That's true.
That's the gym.
So again, since you brought it up, man. We gonna end out the night. We gonna end out the night with the gyms. Know what I'm saying?
That's a gym.
We gonna start it out with Sister Nisha. Hopefully the homie already bite. So we gonna start it out with Sister Nisha. So what we do at the end of the show is everybody just give some game to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Give it to a young lady, a young man, somebody probably going through a conversation that we done already had. But just enlighten somebody today, man. If you got anything special you want to say, man, you can say it at this time. But run it.
So I do want to give a shout out before I give a gym. I want to give a shout out to my boo. Hey, boo.
That's your boyfriend, right?
Yep.
Boyfriend.
He tell you
that.
Established. Yes, there you go.
Tell him to stay away from faucet water.
But anyways, don't listen to them, boo. But so I do want to say I'm really big on self-love. Get to know yourself. Whatever age you are, whatever gender you are as well. It's not only for us women. It's also for you got young men. Older is not for a specific group. Learn your flaws, learn to understand your flaws, learn to accept your flaws. Also, your time is coming. You're here for a reason. You have a purpose here. You're not just here just floating around just to be here. That's a very depressing thought, I feel like. And also be the best that you can be. Like a lot of times we limit ourselves for what we are capable of. The sky isn't the limit. I feel like our mind
ain't no limit.
A lot of things that we can do is what you put into your mind.
Right.
So getting more education, we could learn so much and do so much. Is really depending on what you want to learn.
Stay off of TikTok and go read a book.
Please.
That time that you devote into TikTok, devoted to a book.
Always.
There's someone that had to make this.
Just one
Someone
chapter.
had to make this, y'all.
One chapter a day. Yeah.
Someone had to make this. Someone made Facebook.
Yeah.
Someone made a computer. You could make something.
Right.
You could create a bit, and also more black businesses, y'all. More black businesses.
And the support of those black businesses.
1,000.
Support.
Yeah, because we're creating the black business, but we're not supporting it.
1,000.
And when we were segregated, we didn't have a choice but to support each other. But the minute that we became integrated, then everybody wanted to go over to
the white man.
The other establishment.
Yeah.
So we need to go back to that. And we can't complain about no money being in the black community when we the cause of it.
Right.
1,000. Queen Esther?
My gym would be to stand true to your convictions and don't just accept what other people say is right for you to do, because even when it comes to your relationship with God, he has to work with you, whether it be a few days, a few weeks, a few years, to sometimes get you to accept a certain truth about yourself and your life. But never do anything just because you're trying to fit in or to please anybody, not your parents, not your church, not your pastor, nobody. Just stand true to your convictions, but at the same time, be open-minded to truth. That you might be wrong.
Amen. Sister Marie?
My gym is don't listen to Neff. First of all, don't drink it. False water. No, don't drink the false water.
That's that gym.
Yeah, and
We can end it there tonight.
Whatever, man.
Love yourself. Stay true to yourself, and be safe out there.
Yeah.
Because that COVID is real. Be safe.
Yes.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Okay, hey, my gym is going into 2022. Like we really don't know what's gonna happen this year. It's a lot of things up in the air. I believe like life is very unpredictable, so you can never predict how tomorrow's gonna be. We don't know what tomorrow's gonna be. Only God knows.
Amen.
So the best thing to do is just to have a plan, continue to seek Him, continue to not like keep working on what you have for yourself. Like keep your goals, like even if it's long term, short term, or whatever, keep working until you accomplish this. And I just want to leave this verse with y'all because today at service the pastor he gave us this verse, and I felt like it was a great message for what we need for this year. So everybody knows this. Jeremiah 29 verse 11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. That's all I gotta say.
Praise God. Amen. Miss Little
All right. All I can say is y'all ladies keep yourself sweet, petite, and keep your business out the street. Learn. And this year I want people to learn how to get comfortable with being alone so they can stop settling. I want them to dig deep and find their potential in whatever it is, and to educate yourself, because education sets the tone for everything, how people are going to talk to you, the level that they're going to respect you. And you don't need it necessarily to start a lot of things, but there's nothing like being educated. With that, you'll always have something to fall back on. Always be yourself. That's the easiest thing you could ever do.
No cap.
Always keep it authentic, because anything that's fake over an amount of time, it's going to start to tarnish. It'll start to fall apart, and it'll reveal itself as fake. But what's real and authentic will never tarnish. So yeah, just keep it real. Like I said, ladies, stay sweet, petite, and keep your business out the street.
Before we slide over, anywhere that they can find your music or like follow you?
Yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Too Little Bit to Quit. Free Shell Shock. So Downtown Gorillas will be starting up again. I'm not releasing any albums per se, but y'all can always find me on them viral challenges. I might come out with something for y'all coming up here soon. But yeah, man, just stay tuned, man. Shell Shock coming home.
1,000. Big Dog?
Yeah. To all the fellas, man. The main thing I just want to get across is distractions. I just feel like we need to avoid distractions more. A lot of things it's just distracting going on. You feel me? We avoid distractions, we can really get to it. You feel me? And to all the women, I just want y'all to know that all the men, we learning. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we willing to learn and teach if y'all willing to learn and teach too. Like, we just got to do it with each other. Like, if you willing to learn from me, I'm willing to learn from you. And we all need each other. A woman could teach a man could teach a woman. So, man, we still learning, you feel me? So y'all just keep teaching, you feel me? And that's all I want to say, man. Shout out to all the youngers out there. Shout out to the world, man. Shout out to the people.
1,000.
Avoid distractions. C-I-L-A-P, Sellout Nova, you feel me? Instagram, you feel me? And we on tour, man, you feel me? We out here, man. We going state to state with it, you feel me? We rocking out, yeah. Check me out.
1,000.
YouTube, very well.
1,000.
C-I-L-A-P.
All right. Late Worth in the building. What's happening? Brother Neff, sac pas sûr.
Listen, my last gym is today is the 10th, 19 more days till my birthday. I'm happy
Just give
about,
the cash out, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and tell them the
you
cash.
feel me? I'm actually excited about this, man. I mean, every birthday should be like, a great celebration. But your boy about to be 30, bro. And coming from where I come from, bro, 30 is not an age that some of my friends didn't get to see.
1,000.
So therefore, bro,
1,000.
like, You know, if you get to see 21 in Lakewood, praise God. 25, hallelujah. 30, glory. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very thankful about that, man. But for everybody who's tuning in right now, I want to encourage everybody, man, with this new year. Somebody said that, you know, just because the year has changed, don't mean problems ain't going to be here. Trials ain't going to be here and stuff like that. Yeah, we could get in the hype moment, do the little countdown and all that, and for that moment you feel good. But if you ain't stacking up your chips, man, you know, the first of the month hit, bro, how you going to pay that rent?
They still want it.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to encourage everybody, man, like, yo, persistency is key. And I believe it's in either 1st or 2nd Thessalonians, man, pray without ceasing. So therefore, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, you got to keep pushing, keep grinding. And you know what I'm saying, and just don't give up. A lot of people out here, man, are dying internally, man. They could be on social media, man, posting a whole lot, dog. But you don't know how many times, man, they wiping their tears before they even post something, bro.
Talk to them.
You know what I mean? Because they're really hurting inside. And some people just want somebody to listen to them. And I've been encountering that a lot, man. There's a lot of people, man, that just want to be heard because everybody just shunning them. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I want to encourage everybody. If that's you who's dealing with that, if you feel like nobody's listening to you, feel hurt, hey, man, look, we're here to listen to you. We're here to pray for you, fellowship, because, bro, we know problems are real out here, man. And we'll do anything in our will to help y'all out, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my last gem, bro. So
praise God. So we're going to ask Sister Jennifer say a prayer for us to end out the night, please.
You going to sing,
Jennifer? just focus on this prayer. Okay. Father, Lord, thank you, Lord, for allowing us to be here tonight and to be able to have these conversations, these topics to share amongst the people so they can take in some advice or be able to look at changes that they can apply into their lives, Lord. Lord, I ask that you allow us to be able to get to our destination safely, Lord. Lord, I ask that we're able to come back here and to have these discussions, these conversations and fellowship and be able to go about our ways and see how we can apply new things into what we do and see if we can be able to help others as well. Lord, I ask that you just continue to bless everyone here and continue to allow us to prosper and grow and learn as much as